So the question tonight is, how could a sex offender be living inside of a nursing home without any of the other residents or their families knowing anything about it? Tonight, 7 Eyewitness News I-Team Chief Investigator Charlie Specht is investigating a loophole in the state law.
Charles Mitchell, who was convicted of raping someone at knife point 30 years ago, moved to Newfane Rehabilitation and Healthcare Center in January. But it wasn't until 10:45 this morning that the state alerted the Newfane community that the level 3 sex offender lived there. We tried to ask Newfane Administrator Craig Schaefer why residents weren't notified until now.
Why would the nursing home wait 5 months to tell anybody that you guys had a sex offender living there?
Schaefer didn't respond, and according to state law, the nursing home doesn't have to tell residents, their families, anyone about Mitchell's criminal past. Even the state health department acknowledges nursing homes in New York are not required by law to notify residents that the man or woman in the next room is a sex offender. A similar issue with a sex offender happened 2 years ago at the Waterfront Healthcare Facility in downtown Buffalo.
The Healthcare Center is the same place where the state sent Moore when he was released from prison. Moore had spent more than 20 years behind bars for other crimes, so why was he allowed to live at Waterfront in the first place?
Experts say the short answer to that question, even sex offenders have rights.
We as a society cannot impose a heavier burden upon this person and say, well, even though the court system released them into the community, we don't want them in our community.
Residents must take the initiative to look up that information on their own. But 7 Eyewitness News legal analyst Florina Altschuyler said nursing home officials could face legal action for not doing more to protect residents.
The question will hinge on what notice, if any, did that nursing home have, and what action, if any, did they take upon receiving that notice.
That doesn't sit well with Assemblyman Pat Burke of South Buffalo.
People have a difficult decision to make when they're placing their loved one in a nursing home, and they should have that information available too. So not just the residents who may have to live with a sex offender, but also those who are a part of making that decision for their loved one.
Now, as for Mitchell, he is still living at the nursing home. We did reach out to him to get his side of the story, and we did not hear back. For the I-Team, Charlie Specht, 7 Eyewitness News.